the way you make Facebook happy is by making people happy, okay? The way you make Facebook happy is by making people happy, because Facebook, above all, want people to stay on Facebook. They want people on Facebook. They don't want their members being pissed off. They don't want their members being angry. They don't want their members reporting people and blocking people. They don't want that. So the way they see it is, if an individual like me or an individual like you is making their community happy and they're creating engagement, Facebook is going to reward you. So make the people happy, make your friends and followers happy, okay? And Facebook will be happy, and it will reward you for greater reach. So the human algorithm is how people choose to engage, okay? And the Facebook algorithm is how Facebook chooses how you should engage, giving you reach, all that kind of stuff. So let's just talk about the human algorithm. Let's talk about how people behave on Facebook, okay? Because we really have to get our head around that. Because if we understand what people want on Facebook, it will change your life. Everything will happen, okay? All the good stuff will happen for you. So tonight, we're going to talk about something called, and I've talked about this before, bulk activity, okay? Now, what is bulk activity? Well, bulk activity is where a user commits multiple repetitions of one act, okay? So a bulk activity, sending 100 friend requests, sending 100 messages, inviting 500 people to an event, yeah, doing 100 comments, yeah, on an individual, on an individual, on loads and loads of different people's threads, just going down, comment. So committing multiple bulk actions, usually at speed. Okay, so sending 100 messages in 5 minutes, blasting out a zillion comments in 5 minutes, inviting 500 people to an event in 30 seconds, you know, that kind of thing. So Facebook has a challenge with this when the vast majority of people who have a bulk action committed upon them don't respond. So, for example, if you send out 30 messages and people don't respond to you, Facebook has a problem with that, okay? If you add 30 friends and those people don't reciprocate or don't add you back, Facebook has a problem with that. If you're commenting and not getting anything back and being ignored, Facebook is going to have a problem with that, okay? Because it's thinking, well, this person is committing multiple bulk actions and nobody's wanting to respond to them. That means this person's some kind of spammer or some kind of annoying individual. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to squeeze their reach. Very worst case scenario, they'll put you in Facebook jail and sometimes disable your account. So the question is, how do we make the people happy? How do you do bulk action on Facebook and actually get away with it? Because I do bulk action, okay? I do bulk action, but I generally don't piss off lots and lots of people. And I'm going to explain to you why. And here's the science. You're going to really, really like this. And if you're getting it, if you're understanding, do let me know on the thread. That's really, really important. Say, okay, got it. Feel free to share your thoughts, ideas, and opinions in the comments thread. Also, if you can relate to anything that I'm saying, I would also love to hear from you. You see, as human beings, we don't like to feel like we're part of a mass action, okay? So if we've been messaged by someone, or emailed by someone, or invited on Facebook to something, and we just feel like we're part of a collective. So when we have a bulk action committed upon us, and you know this when you're getting spammed, it upsets us, it bothers us, it pisses us off. Why? Because as human beings, we want to feel special. We want to feel needed. We have an ego, okay? And this is in a world where people don't feel special. So when you commit bulk actions on people, you just make them feel less special. And often what happens is these people get angry, frustrated, pissed off and upset, and they report you and they block you and they just generally don't think very highly of you. Okay? So then it becomes a real problem. So if we boiled it all the way down to the human algorithm and what people want to see, people don't like being part of a mass bulk action or mass bulk activity. Unless, and this takes me back to what I said when I asked you to share this live this morning. People don't like being part of a mass bulk action unless the information given to them is so important to them that it supersedes or outweighs their need to feel special. So your need to feel special, okay, took second place when I invited all of you to this training tonight because you realised that this was really, really important. You realised that this is a really important subject, how to make Facebook happy. I don't care if David Ross has invited 500 people to this event and he hasn't named me personally. He hasn't sent me a personal direct message inviting me personally to this Facebook Live. I know I'm part of a big mass event that he's set up, okay? You know that. But your ego isn't damaged too much because you really want to learn about the subject. But if I sent a message to all 500 of you, okay, with a link to my trainer shop, my sneaker shop, where you can purchase trainers that I order from somewhere, okay, or a music video, and I keep doing that, you're all going to get pissed off. Why? Because the vast majority of you wouldn't want to see it. How do I know that? Because I know you, I know my audience. And here's the problem, 99% of people on Facebook do not know their audience. And that is what the problem is. They're sending the wrong stuff to the wrong people, okay? Hello from Portugal. They're sending the stuff from the wrong people. It's okay to message 20 people. It's okay to add 20 people and send them the message if you've got the brand and if you've got the authority that they're going to look at you and think, yeah, I need to accept that person. It's okay to directly message 20 people if you call them by name, make it feel personalised, feed their ego a bit, compliment them on their profile. They're probably going to respond to you. Yeah? If you message 20 people like that, most of them will probably respond to you. Facebook will go, oh, gosh, most of those 20 people have actually responded to him. So they like that. Does that make sense? Yeah? Bulk actions only work when the vast majority of that group would want to see the information. And that is where it goes completely wrong for people on Facebook. Go back to my original point. You've got to put the right information in front of the right people. So those of you who haven't done a watch party yet, you should do that. Okay? Because that's going to put the right information in front of the right people. If you look at how I construct all my trainings, I'm actually doing you a really big favor, right? Because if you actually look at the title, How to Make Facebook Happy, it's a very, very shareable title. It's not elusive. It's not join me live for another great training, like a lot of people do. Join me live for another great training. You can't share that with people because they don't know what it is. If you shared my video and it said, and the title was join me for another great training, and you sent that to 50 people, most of them would ignore it. They're going, I don't know what that is. Yeah, he's a cool looking dude. Yeah, but I don't know I'm not going to waste my time. I don't know what it is. Does that make sense? But look at all the titles I give you. How to fix this, how to do that, how to get what you want, how to make Facebook happy, how to recruit more distributors during a recession, how to get more customers during COVID, how to. So I'm always creating titles for you that solve a problem. And what do people want? They want to solve their problems. Every single title that I create is very, very shareable. You could send this training to 20 people in your team and they would probably click on it because it's called How to Make Facebook Happy. And those people in your team want to see that. Yeah? So that's why when it comes to bulk activity, okay, if you want to start improving your engagement and getting more reach, You have to start putting the right information in front of the right people, okay? Whether you're setting up an event, I see some people and you invite, when you invite people, thousands of people to a page or a group, okay, and lots of people are ignoring it, again, Facebook can get a little bit funny about that, even though it gives you the facility to do it. So you have to be a little bit less lazy, okay? I think the biggest sin, the biggest problem is multiple friend ads. I think that's the biggest crime people commit. Did you know that I bet most of you some of you will have hundreds of friend requests that you sent out over the years that haven't been reciprocated. I've done this exercise in my BIP group before, okay? Hundreds. Some people have hundreds of friend requests. Do you know what happens if you have hundreds of friend requests that you've sent out that haven't been reciprocated? Yeah? Facebook looks and goes, spam, bulk action that is not being reciprocated. Yeah? And so that's the problem. And it's the same when people, and I think the next biggest offence is the direct messaging. You and I both know when you receive a direct message from most people, that has also gone to 40 or 50 or possibly 100 other people. Yeah? It's not got your name, it's got a link, you know that. And guess what? You ignore it. And the other people, yeah, it's gone to has ignored it. You look at the engagement, the next time you get a DM from someone, a spammer, okay? Look at their engagement. Yeah? Look at their engagement. Okay? Really, really important. You've got to look at their engagement because it will prove my point that Facebook is squeezing their reach. Yeah? That makes sense. Also, I think a lot of you, or a lot of people, not necessarily you, okay, are victims of your audience. I think a lot of people are victims of the quality of their friends and followers list. See, over the years, I built a brand and a global following of people who have an interest in the industry that I'm in, which is why I do well. But I think most people have a very poor quality friends list and a poor followship list. And often the reason that is because the information that they put out attracts the wrong people. You know, I still see things in my feed from people in our industry that are very negative, very unhelpful, okay? And when you put out unhelpful, negative stuff, when you put out garbage, okay, when you put out stuff like that, what happens is you tend to attract the wrong kind of audience. And this is the problem, okay? And again, this is another real issue for people when it comes to Facebook. And a lot of people are actually bamboozled because they've got a really poor list of friends and followers, which kind of is made up of, you know, people in their team or company and just other people. Yeah, and it's just one big mess. Yeah, so, you know, I get good engagement because I would say 95% of my audience are in the personal development, inspiration, self-help, direct sales, network marketing space. And the posts and content that I create, yeah, is designed for that audience, yeah. And so that becomes the problem. So if you've got the wrong audience and the wrong content, it's just going to be a big mismatch. So you've got all these people trying to figure out the Facebook algorithm, yeah, but their content and their audience don't marry. And I often use the analogy, you know, if all your audience were pig farmers and you were posting about high-heeled shoes, you get really, really poor engagement. Does that make sense? Yeah? You've got to have, it's almost like, so let's say, you know, every single one of your audience member, let's say you were a police officer. I know a lot of police officers often don't have a personal profile and that kind of stuff. But let's just say, I'll use that as an example for now, because I respect the police massively. You know, I think one of the things, you know, I think one of the problems, one of the things is, imagine you were a police officer, okay? And all of your audience, all of your friends and followers were also police officers, and you were posting about things to do with the police. You'd probably get really high engagement because the content that you create marries with the audience, yeah? So you have to get that balance right. How many of you actually go through your friends and followers list and actually look at the people on there and look at the quality, yeah? And how many of you are actually connecting on a daily basis with inspired and motivated people? We are in the industry of inspiration and motivation. Most of us here, okay? Most of my audience are in the business of inspiration and motivation. Therefore, your content has to be as well. So when you're effing and jeffing about your ex-boyfriends or ex-girlfriends, okay, or you're putting crass sexual content on there that's blatant, and I mean crass, yeah, okay, then you're going to attract the wrong type of person that you want in order that you want to do business with. Does that make sense? Yeah? We can all be a little bit cheeky sometimes, that's okay, but your content will attract that type of person. Yeah, you've got to understand that. If you want inspired and motivated people, you have to post inspired and motivating content. Okay? You have to. Facebook, love it. Facebook, absolutely love it. Okay? I do have a history about high-heeled shoes and pigs that happened when I was... Okay, it's good. There's always one who's out to challenge me. That's okay, I don't mind it, I enjoy it. So, what Facebook really loves, it loves it when your content marries with your audience. Yeah? They love it. They do. So that's something else that you really, really want to think about. David, never trust something with a pig farm. Okay? Let me just scroll down. Sorry, right. So, yeah. So what I want you all to do is get to work, okay, on your audience. I want you guys to start connecting every day with people who are inspired and motivated, okay? And I want your content to lend itself to that. You've got to choose a path. You can't be... See, a lot of people have accused me of being not very human or not very emotional, yeah? Oh, you never show your human side, or you never show your emotions or your personal life or all that kind of stuff. Yeah, because that's not my brand. Yeah? If you look at Apple and Nike, they don't spew their personal life all over the advert or all over Facebook. Neither do I. I'm trying to build a brand. People don't want to hear my muck. They don't. Yeah? And so when you're building a brand, which is what we have to do, we're in an age of influence now. Okay? That's the only way you're going to build big businesses now. If you create influence. That's the only way. So you've got to get to work on that. And if you want to create that brand, you've got to be consistent. Okay? So one of the things I see is, again, you look in your feed. You know those people who one day they're supercharged and super motivated, the next they're all upset and devastated, then they're supercharged and motivated and they're on it, then they're all down and depressed because something's happened and they're up, down, up, down, up, down. Nobody joins those people. Yeah? You've got, even if you are having, I have bad days. I have up, down, up, down. I have those days, by the way. My life is not perfect. It's not rosy. I have days when I'm high, days when I'm low. But you'll never see it. I'll always be consistent. I'll always be inspirational. I'll always give you motivated stuff. Yeah? Because that's the kind of people that I'm appealing towards. Does that make sense? And Facebook loved me for it. Facebook wouldn't love me as much if I was like up here one day, down here the next. It's a very, very clever thing, Facebook. Very, very, very clever thing. So, if we just summarise, what makes Facebook happy? Putting the right information in front of the right people. So if you're going to do bulk activity, make sure that the information you're putting out is going to the right people, okay? Also, with your direct messaging, try and, if you're doing it on a bulk level, try and make it personalised for all the people, yeah? Try and make it personalised. And start to review your friends and followers, okay? And your content. You've got to decide if you want to be a brand influencer, if you want to get thousands of followers and people rallying behind you and people wanting to join you and all this kind of stuff, your content and your audience have to marry up, okay? All right? And when it comes to your content, you can't be up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Because what happens is people don't trust you. They don't have trust in you. You wouldn't want to buy from somebody or join somebody who's really volatile. They're kind of like up here one day, then down here. Yeah, a lot of people don't want to buy from people like that. Yeah? Now, we all get like that. We're human. We're human. Yeah? But we don't need to see it out there on Facebook. That's just my 10 cents worth. So, I hope that was useful. Hope you got some useful tips there. Let's just see who's still knocking around. Who's still knocking around? Give us a shout out. Give me a shout out on the thread below. What are it's Monday today. 3 things you want to accomplish, please. I'm going to read them out. 3 things. Actually, no, because I won't be able to read them all out quickly enough. 1 thing that you want to accomplish by the end of the week. All of you. 93 people, 94 people. In the thread below, I want everyone to participate with this, please. 1 thing, it can be personal or business, that you want to accomplish by the end of the week. And I'm going to read them out if I can. I'm just going to get my breath. Excuse me. There you go. Right. 1 thing. 1 thing you want to accomplish. Let's have a look. I'm trying to go down the thread. To improve reach. So, Michelle wants to improve reach. Jill, stop here, sign up too. Okay? Daniela, new team member and lose £3. I'm working towards your next promotion. Thank you for your stuff. Okay, 3 new partners. Recruit somebody new into my team. 5 new business partners. These are all businessy, that's okay. New teamies. Teach my team about ads. All right, very good. Weed out on my Facebook list. Be more consistent. Claire, better content courtesy of our favourite teacher. I hope that's me. Get my first party booked. Good one. Recruitment. My next promotion. 3 new business partners. This is like a workout here. I want to message all my contacts. Okay, good. Hit my goal target to go up a rank and get star achiever. 2 sales and a teamie. Thank you for the help. More UW trophies. Improve reach and close. It's a good one, that, Donna. 50 more likes on your Facebook page. Good. New team members, more engagement. New recruits. A couple of bookings. Good. Excellent. I'm sure you will. I've shared this live with my team. Okay, cool. Promotion from Yvonne. I'm breaking out into a sweat here. Literally, I'm sweating from reading all these out. That's good. Sweating off fat. Stella. Improve reach and new teamies. Finish 3-piece antique settle. Okay, cool. The rank by the end of the month. Be more inspirational. Help my team to reach out to more people. P.S. Hope you're feeling better. Okay, cool, I am. Weed out my Facebook list. Yes, you said that, Cheryl. Trying to get that in twice, are you? AE, recruit new people. Evening. Is that your goal, Lindsay? Just evening. Make more interesting posts. Get more reach. And new tramped. Talk to my upline. Create new connections. 2 new team members, 2 new customers. These are very good. Lindsay, 1 new recruit ranked by Friday. Very good. SETI. Is that what you mean? You want a new city? Okay. More reach. Oh shoot, you noticed. Yes, I did. Shirley, more customers, of course. Standard. Ron, cheers mate. Cheers to you as well. Cheryl, I'm glad you're feeling better. Is that your goal for the end of the week? You want to be more glad that I'm feeling better? Is that what it is? Jill, should have been still here, not stop. Okay. Laura, direct message. Is that the slide you want to direct message more people? All right, I'm still going. Donna, get new people in my posts. Isn't this interesting to see what people want to accomplish by the end of the week? Speak to my sponsor. Good. Is that it? It's gone quiet. It's gone quiet. That might be it. Right, I'm going to tell you how to do all of those things. Oh, here we go. More, right, more gratitude. Yes, I like that. Of course, I want everyone to feel better. Plan, do, review. I have to start messaging my... Is that chicken or children? Hang on, let me have a look. Oh, chicken list. I thought you said I had to... Sorry, I thought you just said I had to message my chicken. I'm like, what, are you like a farmer? We're talking chickens and stuff. That would be a first. Like in that film, Chicken Run. Plan, do, review. I have to start messaging my chicken list. I thought you said, I got to message my chicken. Is that like a kinky name for your girlfriend or something? I'm going to send a message to my chicken. To my chick. You see, this thing, it gets to you when you've been doing it as long as I have. Right, so, here's the thing. This is how you're going to do all those things. All right? This is how you're going to do all of those things. All right? Before you go to bed at night, and I do this every single night, and I've done it for the last God knows how long, okay? Every single night, write a list of all the things you need to get done the following day. Okay? Right? But here's where people make the mistake. At the top of the list, you put the hardest thing. You put the money-making activity, or that thing that you want to accomplish, or the steps you need to take to accomplish those things. You see, where people go gravely wrong with a list is they put all the crap at the top. Get up, breakfast, do this. No. Always do the tougher, money-making, the thing that's going to help me accomplish this thing by the end of the week or the end of the month or by the end of the year at the top. That's the trick. The trick to a list is to put at the top that you want to accomplish by the end of the week, end of the month, end of the year. Not the things you need to get done that day. That's the trick to a list. At the bottom of my list is always the things that I need to that they're kind of urgent to that day. Oh, I need to paint that chip on the wall. I need to get to the gym. I need to get the food shopping in, all that kind of stuff. That is going to come second, right? I need to get those 2 new team members in. I need to get that new product user. That goes at the top. I need to make the calls to those people. That goes at the top. Yeah? Sooner you get it out of the way, the sooner you can enjoy your day. How's that for everybody? Is that good? Cool. Right, so I don't want to digress. I don't want to sidetrack. So I hope that information has been useful this evening. I hope you've got a better understanding now of the Facebook algorithm. Okay, you want to get Facebook on your side. You've got to start making people happy, your friends and followers. They're the ones that you're going to make happy. You need to be producing content and sharing content that they would want to see. You really, really do need to think about this. If you want to become brand influencers, if you want to build a brand, become an influencer, get more people reaching out to you, that is so important. Start to think about your audience and your content, okay? Really, really, really important, okay? It's not going to happen overnight, okay? But it's something you're going to have to master, yeah? If you want to be epic, which you all are epic, but you can be even more epic, yeah? All right, cool. So, as always, I really appreciate you sexy beasts all coming out to get some skills, some value, some knowledge and some understanding this evening. It's always an absolute pleasure to see you guys, and I do appreciate you coming out and giving up your time as well. I don't take that for granted. I really do appreciate it. All of you who've shared this evening, all of you who have taken the time, and I know not all of you have because psychologically sharing is hard, but all of you who've taken the time to either host a watch party, share it on a page, group or wall, okay? For those of you who've shared this live inside of Messenger, you've done it properly, you've told people why they need to watch it. For those of you who've done that, yeah, I really, really appreciate it. I really, really do. For those of you who haven't shared this evening, why not? Get it sorted. Yeah, I create this content for you and I make it very shareable. It's very, very shareable. All of you have the right audience. All of you know people who would want to see this training. Yeah, and I make it very, very shareable. That is going to help Facebook like you. So, take care. Good night. God bless. And I will see you all soon. Oh, and by the way, you know where I am if you want to reach me. I'm always available, apart from when I'm busy. Okay, cool. Right, take care. Good night. Have an awesome week and stay safe. I'll see you all soon. Bye.